Amy is broad forking the garden here. She's doing a fine job.
Kind of fun.
It is fun.
Kind of dangerous.
It's fun. You get it down in there and then you kind of push it forward, pull it back, and kind of pull up the soil just a little bit so that it allows more airflow and more development of the microbial life in there, and allows for nutrients to go deep into the soil and builds quality soil. That's the whole point. Are you having fun yet?
It is fun. Thankfully, it's been raining and raining.
Yeah.
So, do I want to pick it?
No, you don't need to pick it all the way up. You can just. The whole point is just to aerate it a little bit, and you don't want to actually turn anything over or anything like that in here, because the idea, once we put the cardboard down onto this grass right here, and then the mulch on top and the compost on top of that, that grass will die and all the seeds in the soil will die too, and that death of that plant life in the soil is what's going to feed microorganisms, as well as all of the poop and stuff that's in that compost.
But that's mushroom compost.
That's mushroom compost, so it's full of mycelium. If I'll get up close to this and you can see this white, that's in there? This is mycelium. And there are whole mycelial networks through this compost. You can see the little mycelium threads going through that, and that is what we want to develop in the soil, because that is like the perfect synthesizer of minerals and things like that are in the soil that are not necessarily bioavailable to plant life. I'm turning myself around here, but it's not necessarily bioavailable to plant life. But when you put mycelium, when you encourage mycelium in the soil, that mycelium actually breaks that stuff down and makes it where plants can take it up, and so it makes it bioavailable. And that's the whole point. When you till soil and you turn it over, you actually kill all of the mycelium in that soil. And so the idea is not to till, but to leave the soil in place, but to aerate it, turn it up just a little bit, just enough to stimulate more microbial life in it. But you don't want to turn it over and let it dry out and be exposed to solarization. So we're gonna right away cover this soil with cardboard, a layer of cardboard, and then we're going to cover it with this stuff, the mushroom compost that is made out of animal poop and other ground up wood and that sort of stuff, but it's all composted down to where it is it's not robbing nitrogen from the soil. If you just put regular ground up wood into your garden, nothing will really grow, at least for a couple of years, because that is too much carbon. And as carbon breaks down, carbon pulls nitrogen out of the soil in order for it to break down. You want that process to happen, but in the meantime, it actually robs nitrogen from your garden. So it's best to compost that, have it ground up enough so that it can compost relatively quickly, and then that will lead to a very rich garden. I'm thinking now that Amy probably is having less fun with the Broad Fork, so I probably
It's so
should
fun.
take my turn.
I'm just sweating.
Yeah, it's a good workout.